Donkeys to Innovators is a project to mark the 120th anniversary of Manchester-based charity Disabled Living, one of Manchester's oldest charities dedicated to disabled and older people. During these 120 years, Disabled Living has grown from a local charity to one which now provides services throughout the UK. In this series of short films, we will look at the different periods in the charity's history and meet some of the people who have had direct experience of it, gathering new memories and recording stories for the archive. This first film is about Disabled Living's early history, how it all began. So what do donkeys have to do with a charity for disabled people? Let's go right back to 1897.
Band of Kindness, which is a charity aimed at kindness for animals, looking after animals, was started really with not stealing birds' eggs, and then it developed a little bit further into what about the animals that you see on the streets dragging the carts, the donkeys and even dogs were used for pulling little carts around the markets and things.
The Band of Kindness encouraged children to be kind to animals in the belief that this in turn would make them more considerate to their fellow humans. The Band of Kindness organised an annual May Day donkey parade in Manchester as an early way to raise awareness, and it quickly became a popular event with the public. Gilbert Curlew has long been credited with the establishment of the charity and for moving it from the Band of Kindness to the Children's Help Society. He felt strongly that it was not just animals in need of kindness. In 1897, he reported on the growing number of undernourished, neglected children he saw on the streets of Manchester.
Gilbert Curlew is going to take these street children and try to educate them a little bit, or show them the error of their ways, and take them out on, particularly the idea of taking them to the seaside. But since I've been doing this project, I've realised now that actually it's his sister who's doing all this work now, Marion Curlew. And I realise now that all the stuff that was going on before was probably his sister was organising. She was certainly organising the seaside trips. She was definitely organising all these animal donkey fairs. And then later on, when we get to it, she was the person who organised what was called the hamper dispersal, giving hampers out. And it was these children that Marion felt she wanted to help by providing the Christmas hampers for homebound cripples. And that's how that started and continued, I believe, right up into the late 1930s.
Steered by Marianne Curlew, Gilbert's sister, the society wanted to focus on disabled children and in 1903 changed its name again to the Crippled Children's Help Society. In 1904, each hamper contained a plum pudding, a meat pie, 2 mince pies, a cake, a quarter of tea, an apple and 2 oranges, a bag of sweets, 2 toys, a handkerchief, a cracker, a book, and a Christmas card. Let's hear from a couple of lucky recipients of one of those Christmas hampers.
One winter's night, obviously around Christmas, and there's a knock on the front door. I remember because I was sat with my mother and they were preparing about Christmas. I just took an interest in what they were talking about. And this chap, I don't know who it was, whether it was Royal Mail or what, left this hamper. And so they brought it in, they went through it, and at the top there were toys for me, and then food. Obviously they were happy about the food because that would supplement their Christmas fare, whatever they were having in those dark days. And I got this. Now it never happened again. And it didn't worry me because it's happened once, and I was pleased about that.
I'm pretty sure they were given out when you went to the Christmas party or the pantomime, and we couldn't wait to see what's in the bag. It was really good because it helped to make it a good Christmas.
Christmas cards from the society were a popular tradition that continued for many years. By 1903, the newly formed society was becoming well established, but more was still to come, which you will find out about in our next film. Until then, thanks for watching. If you would like to find out more or have a story to share, please do get in touch via the website or the contact details at the end of this film.